And we are now on step 16. And step 16, we've got all our components here ready. We've got our A4 part, we've got our 2D6 parts, and we need to make sure we get these in the right orientation. So if you look at this drawing here and here, it's getting you to get this orientation correct. And it's like it's almost like it's flicked up a little bit with this little notch here. Okay, same again on the other side. It sort of comes up. It's almost like it comes up with a little notch on this side. So you've got the right orientation, and you get this the right orientation as well with these facing forward. We're going to need some of our screws. We're going to need our MA3s, 3x10s again. It seems to be the staple of this particular kit. We've got our 3x14 step screws, 2 of those as well. We need 2 of our washers, which is the MA10s, the 3mm washers. We need our gearbox joint long, and we need our gearbox joint short, and we need our front gearbox that we made in our previous steps. And this step 16 kind of again resembles step 7, same principle. So let's do this. And there we have step 16 completed. Right, so we now move on to step 17. And step 17, we need some components from our bag, and we need first of all the 5mm ball connectors. Now they've got them here as these are supposed to be like silver colour. These are the only ones that are in bag B, so they are these golden colour ones. So although there's a slight discrepancy in the drawing, these are correct. These are the 5mm ones. We need a couple of our 1150 bearings. So again, you can see I've put the plastic ones to one side, and you know I'm using all of my 1150 bearings, so we've got a couple of those we're going to use. We need 2 of these little O-rings, and these are the black O-rings. There's 2 colours in, the red and the black, so we use the black ones. And we need our wheel axles. We need 2 of those, MA27s. We need our lovely, very sharp coloured axles, the uprights for the front, and again they're in your plastic components. And you are going to need either your box wrench, which comes with the kit, or if you've got the Tamiya set, screwdriver set, you could use the wrench that's that comes with that. And it's a case of putting these together. So we need to make sure that the little ball connector is actually in the bottom of the holes, and I tend to, if I can get it in by finger first of all, just to line it up, I tend to do that, so I get it so it looks like it's straight. So I'll try and demonstrate it with the box wrench. So if you haven't got the Tamiya kit of screwdrivers, you can use the box wrench, and it's a case of just making sure you're nice and straight on both planes. So this plane as well as this plane, and that is. And once you've got that nice and straight, you can wind that through, and it is a case of going like that, and it's straightforward enough. And you just keep winding until it stops. You kind of feel, and some people like using the box wrench because it does give you a little bit more feeling, because you're not got the same leverage as a sort of screwdriver. So there we go, kind of there. I'm just making sure that it's still nice and straight, pulled through. You just need to keep twisting until you can see that it's nice and straight still in. Which, there we are. Same again on this one. And this time I'll show you with this. And of course you can see it's easier. Then we need our stub axles, our bearing and our O-rings. So just pop a little bit of leftover grease in here, and our O-ring. And then need a little bit of grease. Don't think you need too much of this, because if I'm being honest with you, I've got bearings. Take your bearing, and that goes. And there we have, step 17 is completed.